Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a different video than I've ever done before, and I know a lot of people like these videos, but I'm not sure how good I'm going to be at it. But I just want to tell a little story time. And this story time is going to be about the time a cop took my fake ID and scanned it in his cop car. Like, scanned this ID in his cop car. Okay, so a little backstory to this fake ID. My husband was my boyfriend at the time, and I was only, I think, like 18 or 19, and we went out to dinner with some friends for a birthday, and it kind of sucked because, like, if they wanted to go to a bar or whatever, I couldn't ever go with because I was too young and I couldn't even get in the door. So it was kind of annoying, and whenever we went to dinner, there's a girl there that looks similar to me, not a lot like me, like in the face and stuff, but we have a lot of the same features. We're about the same height, about the same weight, brown eyes, brown hair, you know, all of that stuff. So Shay, my husband, said, I'll give you $100 right now on the spot for your ID. And she kind of thought about it for a minute, and she was thinking, you know, I didn't drink anything, but what if I get pulled over? Like, I'm not gonna have a driver's license. And this was on a Saturday. So she could have gone to the DMV on Monday and spent $20 and pocketed 80 bucks for this ID. Anyways, her boyfriend ended up talking her into doing it, and I got an ID that night. I had used it quite a few times before we moved to Iowa, because we used to live in Tennessee and then we moved up to Iowa. So most of the people in Tennessee already kind of knew my face and didn't really check my ID anymore, but whenever we moved here, I had to go through it all over again. And a couple months after moving here, we met some people from work, and we went out one night and met a group of their friends. We decided we were gonna go to the bars and just hang out for a little while. In Iowa, the bars closed at 2 a.m., and we decided we weren't done at 2 a.m. There's a place across the river in Illinois where you can go, and they're open till 6 a.m. And they asked if we wanted to go across the river. It's the only option if you want to stay out past 2. So we were like, yeah, sure, whatever, let's just go over here. And it's one of those places that you don't go to during the day. Like, this is a place you only go to if you're like drunk and you want to stay out. We get over there, and the bouncer at the door is like this huge guy, like 300 pounds, 6'5", like he was big. And first off, he was very intimidating looking, so I walk up with my little 19-year-old self, and I'm like, hi, and I give him my ID, and looks at it, and he's just kind of like, you could tell he was very skeptical that it was me. So he asked me my name, my birthday, my address, blah, blah. I have this stuff all memorized. I even had her signature memorized because my mom told me a story about when she had a fake ID, they told her to sign her name, and she signed it totally wrong from what the ID looked like. So I even practiced this girl's signature and everything. Like, I had it down. So he still kind of looked at me like, I don't know about this. And then he turned and he looked at this cop and he goes, here, come check this out. So the cop, by this time, like, my heart is like beating out of my chest. And I'm like sweating, and I'm like, oh, what is gonna happen? I'm gonna go to jail. So the cop comes over and he questioned me of everything as well. And then he was like, well, you just stand here a minute. So I like had to go to the side while everybody's going inside. And my husband stayed out there with me, and this cop took the ID to his cop car, and he scanned it in to see if it was me. So luckily, this ID was in fact a real person. Apparently, they don't keep track in their system whether this certain ID had been lost or stolen or whatever the claim she made was whenever she went and got a new one. But he comes back and he was like, it's real, she's good to go. So he gives me back my ID, and I got to go in, and I was literally like, so stressed out like all night, because that was the scariest moment of my life. Like, I thought I was gonna go to jail over this fake ID, and not cool. So just a word of wisdom to anybody with a fake ID: buy it from somebody, because if a cop scans it in their cop car and it is totally not even a real ID, you're probably gonna go to jail. I'm not saying that fake IDs are like a good idea, but I did have a lot of fun with mine, so yeah, so that's my story about the cop running my fake ID in the car. I hope you liked it. I'm not really sure how good I am at telling stories, but if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you want to see more story times. I don't have like a ton of stories, but I do have a few, so yeah, just let me know in the comments and I would love to do more for you. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!